we're starting a few minutes late, sorry. So the regular session, Planning Commission, the City of Lancaster is in session. Will come to order at 5:05 p.m. Tonight, the invocation is offered by Commissioner Burden, and the pledge will be led by Commissioner Derryberry. So if you'd stand, please. Thank you. May I have the roll call, please?
Chairman Bose.
Here.
Vice Chairperson Harvey.
Present.
Commissioner Biden.
Mr. Burden is present.
Burden, sorry. Apologies. Commissioner Derryberry.
I'm present.
Commissioner Moore is absent. Commissioner Tufts.
Present.
And Commissioner Underwood is absent.
Thank
We
you.
have a quorum.
I just got a text from Commissioner Moore apologizing he's unable to attend tonight. All right then. Public business from the floor. Any person who would like to address the commission on any agendized item is asked to complete a speaker's card for the recording secretary, and when that item is called, after the staff presentation and the applicant's presentation, we'll call upon you to offer your comments. Speakers are allowed 3 minutes typically to offer their comments. For the record, we received 3 letters. I'm sorry, 3 letters. 2 letters on item number 3, which are called uncontested letters, wherein the applicant and the representative indicated they accept the proposed conditions that have been prepared by staff. And on item number 4, we received 1 letter indicating the same from the applicant's representative. First item of business is the minutes of the December 11th meeting, 2023. May I have a motion, please?
I'll put forward the motion to approve the minutes from the regular meeting of December 11th, 2023.
Thank you. Have a second?
I second.
Thank you. Been moved and seconded. Any comments? Public? None? All right, then. Please vote. Motion passes 5-0 with 2 absent. The next 2 items are new public hearings. The first item is conditional use permit. Excuse me, the next 3 items, I'm sorry, not 2. Next 3 items are new public hearings. The first item is conditional use permit 23-008. So without objection, the public hearing is open on this matter. Ms. Edwins is presenting tonight.
Thank you. Good evening, Chair Vose, members of the Planning Commission. The first item we have before you tonight is conditional use permit number 23-008 for a new vocational training school. Oh, sorry, there we go. The proposed vocational training school is located within an existing building at 44738 Sierra Highway. The property is just south of West Milling Street and the Metrolink station, and just north of West New Grove Street. The property is located within the boundaries of the downtown Lancaster specific plan and is within the transit district zone. Any type of new school in the transit district zone does require a conditional use permit. The existing building was also previously occupied by an adoption placement agency and is primarily comprised of meeting rooms and office space. The applicant, Paving the Way Foundation, is proposing for a new vocational training school to expand the organization's existing classes and training programs. Class schedules will vary, but the general operating hours will be from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., Monday through Saturday. Classes will be about 10 to 15 attendees, and it'll be for adults only. And then the class types also vary, anything from life skills, different types of career training, among others. And here's a floor plan of the proposed vocational school. It's mostly offices and then classrooms. I've also did receive tonight an uncontested letter from the applicant agreeing to the proposed conditions of approval. So with that, staff recommends the Planning Commission adopt Resolution 24-01 to approve conditional use permit 23-008 for a new vocational training school. And that concludes my presentation. Myself and the applicant are available for questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Do we have speaker cards on this item?
My apologies. No speaker cards.
We do have, none? Oh, okay, very good, thank you. Members, any questions or comments?
I do have one question with regard to the time. So does that mean, so if it starts at 0800 and I thought it went to, I don't know if that's 10 p.m. or 2200 hours. So that means there's day shift opportunities and there's like a sort of a second shift or an evening type offering?
Yeah, and again, it's going to vary. I think most classes will be sometime between 8 and 5, but they
Okay.
do offer night classes periodically that may go as late as 10 p.m., but nothing past that.
Okay, good.
I noticed in the write-up there was comments regarding the type of opportunities, training opportunities, and for some of the construction trades. However, is it anticipated that that type of training would take place on site, or is this more of an introduction to those types of trades available for employment?
Yeah, I believe you're referring to, they do like solar panel, like installation type training, and I think EV charging. From what I understand, it'll be just like instructional aspect of that type of training. I don't believe they'd be doing on-site, like building a solar panel.
All right, very good. Thank you. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I couldn't resist it. One more. So with regard to life skills, can you sort of define what we're talking about? Financial classes, what? Not that I'm trying to throw that one out there.
Sorry, just referring to my notes.
How to balance a checkbook.
My apologies. I
Things
wasn't
like
trying to
that.
put you
No,
on the
you're
spot. I just, when I saw life skills, I think one of the
Oh,
things
yeah.
that would be great would be like exactly financial
Yeah.
literacy.
I know that includes things like parenting classes and then some more related to career training for like resume building, mock interviews. I'm not quite sure what other
Okay.
specific courses. If you
Those are
want-
good ones. I just
Yeah.
was throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Representative applicants here if you would like to hear
Is
a
that
little bit
Jamie?
more. Yeah, Jamie. It's actually their
Janie-
architect.
Okay. I can't
Yeah.
see that far. Okay.
Yeah, I know that Janie had mentioned.
If you-
You can come up to.
Please come up and state your name so we can get you on the record and I can hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm Jamie Borden. I'm with the architect's office. And yeah, Janie has mentioned financial literacy classes being offered there. Yes,
Very good.
Wonderful.
yeah.
Paving the
you.
Way's been in business a long time and.
I've worked with them
offer
as well, so I know they're a great organization.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they do a good job, so.
All right.
Yeah, we're
Thank you.
fortunate to have this kind of opportunity extended into the community, I think, so. Very good. All right, thank you. And no public comments?
No public comment.
Okay, very good then. Anything further from members? So without objection, we'll close the public hearing, consider a motion.
I'll put forward the motion to adopt resolution number 24-01, approving conditional use permit to allow a vocational training school within an existing building in the transit district zone of the downtown Lancaster specific plan area located at 44738 Sierra Highway. I second.
Thank you. Thank you. Anything further? And please vote. You have to reset it, I think.
We're resetting. Please vote again.
There we go. Motion passes 5-0 with 2 absent. Oh, congratulations, good luck. Let us know when it's open. We may want to come visit. We can? All right. All right, then, the next item is also a new public hearing. This is item number 3, which is tentative tract map number 72739, TTM 22-002. So without objection, the hearing is open on this one, and Ms. Swain will tell us all about it.
Okay. Chairman Vos and members of the Planning Commission, before you tonight is tentative tract map number 72739. The project site is located on approximately 20 acres at the northwest corner of 65th Street West and Avenue K. The proposed project consists of the subdivision of the project site into 73 single-family residential lots in the R7000 zone. The lots within the subdivision would range from 7,200 square feet to 13,605 square feet, and all streets within the subdivision would be private. Staff is recommending the Planning Commission adopt resolution number 24-03, approving tentative tract map number 72739. Both myself and the applicant are available to answer any questions.
All right, thank you. Do we have speakers on this item?
No speakers.
No speakers, okay. I had been in contact with Ms. Swain this morning about the intersection design at 65th and K. The overlay shows a roundabout. Some of you will remember the PV project to the south in the specific plan to the south, some 700 or 800 units, required a roundabout to be developed there. However, in this case, if I understand it correctly, the applicant will be paying a proportionate fee, but not building the roundabout. Is that correct?
That is correct. It's condition number 51 that requires the applicant to pay a fair share of the cost of that roundabout, but they're not conditioned to put the roundabout in.
Okay. So, and assuming this project goes forward, then those funds are deposited in an account, in a city account specifically for that off-site improvement, future off-site improvement?
That
how
is
it goes?
correct.
So with that intersection design, there would be no further need for taking on that northwest corner of the intersection?
I don't believe so. The roundabout was previously, the dimensions of it were previously designed with the Avani North specific plan, but Matt would be able to answer in greater detail.
So the street improvements that are proposed for this then don't encroach into the future roundabout right-of-way? Do not encroach into it?
So the street improvements for this are conditioned for Avenue K and 65th. When the roundabout comes in, it's going to modify that intersection.
No, I got that, but will there be a taking from this property? Or is that right-of-way setback already in the design?
So they already have to grant the right-of-way for 65th and 100th, so it's at its ultimate. And then they have additional landscaping setbacks, so there would be no taking from private property owners.
Okay. I'm just concerned that, when projects get developed, then we come along later on and have to demo them out and spend more money to do the improvements that we should have thought about when we designed it in the first place. Obviously, that's what you did think about, is it was designed properly in the first place.
Correct. So Avani North is a 873 lot subdivision that was approved in 2017. Obviously, we've done a modification of it, but they haven't started construction or submittal of plans. So it's really hard to make that improvement go in for a smaller subdivision that doesn't meet it. Hence the improvements that are requested for this.
Got it. Very good, thank you. Any other questions, comments from anyone? All right. And we have no speakers,
No speaker
no
cards.
volunteers, that's good. All right then, so without objection, we'll close the public hearing and consider a motion on this item.
I move to adopt resolution number 24-03, approving tentative track map number 72739, tentative track map number 22-002 for the subdivision of approximately 20 gross acres into 73 single-family residential lots in the R7000 zone at the northwest corner of Avenue K and 65th Street West, APN 3203-018-110. Adopting the initial study, mitigated negative declaration, SCH number 2023-120-0520, approving the mitigation monitoring and reporting program, and authorizing staff to execute and file the notice of determination.
Thank you.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you. If there's nothing further, please vote. Motion passes 5-0 with 2 absent. And the final item tonight is item number 4, which is tentative track map number 83497, TTM 21-010. So without objection, this public hearing is open on this item. Ms. Swain again?
Okay. Chairman Vos and members of the Planning Commission, before you tonight is tentative track map number 83497. The project site is located on approximately 30 acres on the north side of Avenue I at 42nd Street West. The proposed project consists of the subdivision of the project site into 163 single-family residential lots in the mixed-use neighborhood zone. The minimum lot size for the mixed-use neighborhood zone is 4,750 square feet, and the lots within the subdivision would range from 4,785 square feet to 14,234 square feet. 2 drainage basins would also be included within the subdivision. Access to the project site would be from Avenue I, and all streets within the subdivision would be private. Staff is recommending the Planning Commission adopt resolution number 24-04, approving tentative track map 83497. Both myself and the applicant are available to answer any questions.
Thank you. Members? Any questions, comments on this? Do we have speakers
No speaker cards.
No speakers, all right then. Okay, then, no comments from the members, no questions? Thank you, Ms. Swain. So, without objection, we'll close the public hearing, consider a motion.
I'll put forward that we adopt resolution number 2404, approving tentative tract map number 83497, TTM 21-010, for the subdivision of approximately 30 gross acres into 163 single-family resident lots in the MU-N zone located in the north side of Avenue I at 42nd Street West. APNs 3105-018-014, 3105-018-044, and 315-018-045, and 3105-018-046. Adopting an initial study mitigated negative declaration, SCH number 2023-120563, approving the mitigation monitoring and reporting program, and authorizing staff to execute and file the notice of determination.
Thank you. Have a second, please?
I second.
All right, anything further from members? No? All right then, without objection, we'll close the public hearing, consider a motion. We did already. Close the public hearing. I'm not paying attention, I was reading along with Dan and trying to figure out, see, if I'd have written the APNs out of what, 3105-018-014, 044, 045, and 046, but I didn't write this. But that's the way the engineers write it, that's the way guys in my business write it.
You don't want him to redo that, do you? 'Cause that was
No.
fine.
I was thinking the same thing when he was reading it, so you and I speak the same language.
Or just forget it altogether. I think, yeah, you know, well, I don't know. If it's necessary to read the assessor parcel maps, probably a good idea to put in the clearinghouse number on the mitigated neg deck, however, if we ever get challenged. So, anyway, you can vote now. Passes 5-0 with 2 absent. So maybe somebody will build this. It would be nice to see both of these constructed. We can certainly use the housing, that's for sure. All right, that concludes our action items tonight. So, Ms. Garibay, yeah, have anything you'd like to share?
Sure, just 2 quick updates. As you can see, Sandra has taken over our Planning Commission meetings as our secretary officially, so great job to her. And she'll be sending out any communications that normally, would transpire between Heather and the commissioners, so welcome aboard. I mean, she's been on board for a while now, but now she's officially taken over. And then the second thing I was just going to mention is, we try to continually provide training for our planners and for all the staff that are a part of the Development Review Committee. And so we actually have a few training opportunities that they'll participate in, just so that we're fresh and we are, up to date on all the new housing laws and things that are changing at the state level. So we have an upcoming Permit Streamlining Act training, which will walk us through what those requirements are, when we receive something, when we have to submit it back to the applicant, and, all the steps we need to take there. We're also doing a CEQA refresh training, and actually one of the, consultants that work on CEQA documents on a regular basis will provide that training for our staff. And then we are also, we are we're trying to use GIS as much as possible and have different maps and different things that are accessible to, not only to us as planners, but also to the public, with, the projects that are occurring and just different types of things happening in the city. So anyway, so two of our planners are attending a GIS training in a couple weeks, which will, again, once they learn those tools, they can bring them back to the city and make things, more accessible to the public, to planners and to the commission. So we're very excited about that.
Very good.
Yep.
All right, thank you. Any questions, members? So I'll preempt a comment from our vice chair. Some of you may know that our vice chair has submitted her resignation after 15 years in plus on this commission and other commissions. This is not her last meeting. Her next meeting is in February. And so I just wanted to say, we're going to miss you. We love you. You're a sweet lady and definitely an asset that's going to be difficult to replace, certainly. Congratulations on your upcoming retirement from your employment. And whatever you and John decide to do, I know you guys are going to have fun, so look forward to hearing all the good things that you're going to do. All right? So I'm sorry to preempt you.
It's okay, no worries. I'll wait until next month.
All right. Well,
Thank
have
you.
it.
I appreciate that.
Have a nice long speech for us. Bring refreshments. We'll have a great time.
So don't do that.
Well, maybe our staff will.
No, I'll keep it short when I say my goodbyes.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, it's been a long ride, so I'll try to keep it short, but next month.
All right, very good. Okay, public business from the floor. Anyone who would like to address the commission on any non-agenda items, this is the period of time we offer you that opportunity. You have 3 minutes. We'd like you to fill out a speaker's card for non-agendized items. Do we have any speakers?
No, sir, no speaker
No
cards.
speakers, all right then. So we will now stand adjourned until our next regular meeting, which is later in the month in February due to the holidays. It is February 26th at 5 p.m. here in these chambers. Thank you all for everything tonight and all your hard work. Thanks very much. We're adjourned.